Hip-hop megastar Sean Diddy Combs was a man used to being surrounded by an entourage, but not like this. A procession of his children arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York, hands gripped in solidarity.
Mom, how are you?
And his mother, there to defend her famous son, whose reputation as one of the world's most celebrated music producers has been shattered by multiple criminal counts of racketeering, sex trafficking and transportation for prostitution. Combs has denied all the allegations and this morning reportedly blew a kiss to his family in court as outside one fellow American musician spoke for the alleged victims.
I'm here to stand in solidarity with all of the survivors of Diddy. There's too much pain. There's been too many victims. There's too many survivors. Finally, they're being heard.
Opening the case, prosecutors alleged that Combs was guilty of sex crimes, bribery, even arson, as they detailed regular physical abuse against women, even stamping on the face of a former girlfriend. Combs, they said, referred to himself as the king and wanted to be treated like one. But his lawyers said that this was a story of love, jealousy, infidelity and money. It was about voluntary choices, they said, made by people in consensual relationships.
In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me.
It was this hit in 1997 that catapulted Combs to the global stage as a star in his own right. But he was already a hugely successful producer, credited with taking hip-hop mainstream and accelerating the careers of megastars like Mary J. Blige.
I've gone from Harlem to Hollywood.
Combs lived the multi-millionaire high life for decades, famed for lavish parties, but also allegations of violence, which he largely managed to fend off as his fame grew.
I'm an American designer that's trying to be an American designer.
Clothing lines, liquor labels, Combs seemed almost untouchable. But it was a bombshell lawsuit by his former girlfriend, the singer Cassie Ventura, in 2023 that would mark the start of Combs' downfall after she accused him of sexual violence, abuse and beatings. A video later emerged of her trying to escape from Combs in a hotel as he chased after her and beat her. Today in court, prosecutors said that Combs arranged for his employees to try and buy the video footage with $100,000 stuffed in a brown paper bag. The video led to dozens of other people coming forward with allegations of sexual assault and misconduct, which he denies. And even though Cassie settled her lawsuit with Combs, she is the star witness in the federal case against him, alongside at least 3 other accusers. They will help build the case against Combs, as outlined in the charge sheet, that he allegedly used force and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as freak-offs, that he arranged, directed and often recorded. Any comments about your father? Is he innocent?
Innocent.
Now his mother and children will have to sit through the lurid details of those alleged freak-offs for the next 8 weeks of the trial. And if he's found guilty, Combs could face life in prison. Now, the jury was told about another very violent incident involving Cassie Ventura after Sean Combs found out that she had been seeing someone else. They said that he went on the hunt for his bodyguards, and when he found her, Cassie, they said, was kicked brutally and flung around like a rag doll. Now, his lawyers didn't try to defend the violence. Rather, they said he was someone who got angry, that he got out of control. And separately, the footage of him kicking Cassie in the hotel lobby, they said, was indefensible, but they said it was evidence of not of sex trafficking. In the last half hour, we've heard from the security guard who was called to that incident, and he said when he got to the door, Sean Combs offered him a wad of cash and said, "Don't tell nobody."